nyansa ye de construct kwan no nim nyansa om de be create employment amadien Ghana mebunu no nim nyansa om de be ko ketahye no nim nyansa om de be ko what we call family and friends no nim nyansa om de po be organize decent elections without killing no nim nyansa om de GDP no ebe den ebe ba form no nim nyansa om de inflation be ba form no nim nyansa om de dollar na om fa free 3 no ebe free 17 asaba 3 no nim nyansa om de be organize Ghana health sector to even open already existing hospital to say Sewia, Kumewu, Aferi. They did not have that intelligence. Our health system was broken down. Over energy sector, mini Ghana. These were fundamental things that Abama Abanya they are supposed to solve. Iti Bawumia ne nkofo no na Bawumia di enim onim nyansa bi obetumi solve problem no. Ghanaians were stuck.
All right, abusu yɛntimi ka ka kyerɛ sɛ nsɛm ahodoɔ de bebri na ada ɛkɔso ɛwɔ kyɛ sɛ ɔman Ghana ma sɛ na de bɛkɔ bia so no yɛbɔ modern sɛ yɛde kyɛ sɛ videos ahodoɔ nsɛm ahodoɔ no emu kyerɛ mu ahodoɔ no ɛbɛba aba bɛsom ɛwɔ ahase no na channel ne din me kai bio sɛ ɛyɛ Kwame Gentile TV ɛwɔ YouTube so san so ana kopiem ɛwɔ TikTok a obehu yɛ ɛwɔ hɔ ne nyina ɛyɛ Kwame Gentile TV mɛsɛ wadaro ma yɛbɛkɔ ne akɔ enjoy this video no kakra bi ana kyɛ sɛ mdin kan play ɛma kyɛ sɛ wo hwɛ yɛ na de aka ne nyina etwaso ewa ase amedin kan ka che sa brebia no ye base na ye den sem ahodo a ehwe a esefata se ahwefo amosombo se no benya bi ahwe se de be ya ye nyina benya nsem ahodo a ekoso ewo man Ghana ase ne emu enchire mu pay ne sent no with the video amede ba beso mu in fact nsem de bibri na ana ewu ma ye beko ne akwa akohwe ere aba na series ye na dada na be so sansa na wadarama ubu ene ne die kwa se wunya subscribe en fam my YouTube channel ya na wodo nsa abo subscribe button so ma wia no turn on the bell notification icon no adare ma feel free comment section ho de medin kan ka che ho ye wo de anemum no message se de hia so ma nsem no ho aten nsem episode go ma ho nte en fam ma atem de enyim frim ne ntimi mboa e ma nyoma hodo nyina enye kama e wo media so ebisuya me ma me kasa anye tenten kra yenko enjoy the rest of the video en fam CCA medin e de Kwame Gentile.
Single excuse they were giving was Russia-Ukraine war, COVID-19. But we saw other countries they all went through this pandemic and their numbers were improving. So why were we still using Russia-Ukraine war as an excuse not to be able to fix our problems? In Ghana, they looked at our neighbors. They looked around the world. They were looking at the stock exchange. They were looking at people's GDP right after COVID. When even Ukraine war, people saw government taking decisions, being proactive, solving their economic problems. But some Kwasiafo led by Bawumia did not have any idea about recovering, turning our economy around. All that they were doing they were fooling, chopping money, attacking people, insulting Ghanaians, disrespecting the principles of this nation. So Ghana came to that conclusion and says, no, we are too abaya ma abayin say abayin embe solve a problem. Ya too abaya ma abayin say abayin muni party say Bawumia Ekufu Adomo Gabi mo bedi etu mo enkwasiafo amozo so munyina no embe di sika no mo nsai man no. That is why Ghanaians got angry and they said, you people are not intelligent to govern. Now, flip the coin. Somewhere MP before Mujin say and their problems kakra aban we try to solve no and the bema Ghana for buofu John Mahama aban NDC aban na yabeto Bawumia de ene Jimmy because governments are put together. We elect government or we elect political parties to come into government to solve their problems. In the sender Coco for problem about the government has to solve it. Unless the government needs to be solve it, but as far as the government has assured everybody that they are going to solve it, then we are fine. It does not give anybody the room or the excuse to say, Intiankotuma Bawumia. Now, adhere to me any opportunity from Bawumia. What didn't we give Bawumia? Ope, president, when you're easy power Ghana by moi, and not Ghana politics by Bawumia. Bawumia, when you're easy 16 years. As a running mate and as a vice president who was in charge of the economic management team. He is the only vice president, not the president Jimmy or taking over a government. He is the only vice president. He got absolute control over an economy. In the history of Ghana, vice president economy he's one of the luckiest vice president. But what did this guy do? He blew it up. He foolishly danced around, putting comedy all over the place. He did not have wisdom, and that is the core thing we are talking about here. In the Obedience say, and the NDC Abai has met problems that were created by other governments, which they are not even blaming her. They think that because of the issues today, into Ghana 4 will get up 2028. No man can say, hey, Bawumia wedi ehunu su nipa da. MPP for the omunyina nipa foforo. Enyanko for no muku ye ne yankai. Enyanko for no de Ghana could do 54% inflation no yankai. Enyanko for no GDP could do trillion no yankai. Enyanko for no me na ye refi ne akọ ne akoton Bawumia. Na Bawumia oba one nchene ne be adwuma. Ha? Bawumia no oba ode nchene ne be adwuma. Enyanko asiafo ya amonenamo. Kojo pon kroma ne asenso boache mo. Let me take you back. Asensu Boachi Akotena eyedien asempa. What is his excuse? Or say, Kumasi na almost stronghold no. Adikudienti omuntumanya one interchange ne kire say na Russia-Ukraine war. Na some no ka say Russia-Ukraine war is ongoing. Anamebwa na na Russia-Ukraine war ekoso petrol bo abafom. Na gold for oil about Bawumia de baye say petrol bo ebeba from na ntuma abafom ende ye gold for oil free or petrol abafom. Then still Russia-Ukraine war and their GDP abafom. Then still Russia-Ukraine war yet to be a crime. Bumianko tea as and Subu Achequasi and Penny. Shasma catch us and for
one. Yes. The economic activity is one.
Yes.
In my hometown, it's a small village. You cannot build a highway there.
Sure.
Because they don't need it. But you need a highway in
Marseille,
exactly. And already that should tell you cross yeah, no maybe bro Ashanti region. In Ashanti region, even though any interchange now man, yeah, quite be brave in a city road be brave across Kumasi.
Yeah, the inner city road that every objective observer would agree.
Yeah.
So for inner city roads, they be brave course. And I remember even a Kosoka when you became roads minister in a lot of areas in Kumasi. But I think that the fundamental question still is for 8 years and at least one interchange, one.
Yeah,
just finish one.
Receive a shock, financial shock on this particular one. Yeah,
because now because me kaisa me o predecessor di nkomo honorable Amwakwata ama oka interchanges oka ofori krum oka eyi oka awologa I know for krum good to oka awologa oka santase and oka swami at the time that swami na mun start and oka swami and I think oka 2 harvests okay 2 others become I mean and now on size of crack I say the president could first start swami no say swami the end year can't the president could so for idea no say and also every because I think still it's not completed and
it's working. It's working. That interchange now can say
no the interchange itself every but also now ancillary road projects become
I can see
the coffee buakwa no and ye interchanges so I say ye see structure ni wie pa nioma be a beautify interchange ne ye jai eno ye nshada enye nka I don't know say na project scope no sa nioma ne nka ho and I'll give an example ohwe Pokwase interchange beautiful edifice but time o ka so o ma wie a me kofa o me say there was interchange at least wo so ohwe how am moye we no Palace Mall beautiful but Pokwase the intesa
me Abraham call ministry me I had a discussion with the engineers
yes
and we decided say going forward we have to the beautification of the project is also part of the
so that conversation when you damage control Obimo are trying to clean up Asensu Boachi now tie when it came to Ejuma Mayano Asantimimu. Listen.
Away from not just you personally, but as a party and a former government. The fact that you had 8 years in government, the fact that you had promised the people of Ashanti region, Kumasi in particular, say Mubesi at a point I must say 5 interchanges for them.
It was part of the plan.
Absolutely. And all of those areas, 5. More one impo. You know that question would always come back. Say I was saying no, you had 8 years.
You see, yeah, they refi. They see we are say, man, we experienced global financial crunch.
Yes.
After COVID-19.
Yes.
We are discussing And all these projects, because a huge projects, you the foreign funding.
Yes.
And funding a year, some projects in Takrade, PTC, Estole,
Yes.
Nungwa, Interchange, Estole. It's in percent Kumasi for Asante for Negana for TSC. So the period MPP buy, we experience a situation that other countries in the world and so experience here. Man, your plans in me, not because we neglected.
But something also will tell you, say, Omo interchanges are more a commission work. And why not?
No, funding were different. For instance, interchange a tema.
Yes.
And on a Japanese
grant. Motorway interchange.
Exactly. Now so
Palace Mall, the yellow was commissioned close to the elections, and also
yes, and say not our watch. And now the impact on traffic flow in Accra was so great. You see, Metini in Ase, but Accra also no population no one.
Yeah.
So why you be being temwa and the city will crash. And there are grace.
yes.